Alright, welcome one and all to Trauma League Stage 3 qualifiers. I am going to be your host slash caster today. My name is Gingerbread. You can call me Thomas though. Today's matchup, LA Reloaded versus the Boston Banzai. Very interesting series. Very important series for Stage 3 seed-in for playoffs. Both teams fighting for a top seed. Caster is ready. Map 1 is going to be a Hacienda hardpoint. LA Reloaded 3 and 4 on the map. So a losing record. Meanwhile, Boston Banzai 5 and 4 on Hacienda hardpoint. A slight winning record. So advantage for Boston in terms of previous series. But this LA team, man, they're a sleeper. Just to show you the importance of this match, though, pull up the league sheet. LA currently 3-0 record. They're looking to go 4-0. Boston 2-1 currently, looking to go 3-1. That would force LA 3-1 with a Boston victory. And as you can see, Kyoto 3-1 as well. And the final match later on tonight, Pittsburgh Vegas, same deal. Both teams looking to potentially go 3-1. We'd have a 5-way tie for 3-1, depending on how this series goes out. Very important match for seed implications. Boston desperately trying to get into a top 4 seed, potentially a top 2 seed with the victory. LA currently with a top 2 seed trying to secure it. As for those that don't know, a top 2 seed in stage playoffs is a bye round, so important for both teams. We just awkwardly wait as there's been a major miscommunication. This is good. It gives time for more people in the chat to watch this. Get in here. This LA team, LA, they kind of started off the season back in stage 1. A bit of a wobble, but after numerous roster changes, about halfway through stage 2, this was the roster they got. Everyone kind of thought they would be middle of the pack, towards the lower end even actually. Then stage 2 playoffs, they finished 3rd place. And now starting stage 3, they're currently 3-0. Currently the number 2 seed. Could potentially change. So what a story for LA. Boston, on the other hand, of course, stage 1 champions, stage 2 runners up. They're looking to, establish, keep the status quo, I suppose, as a top team. But we are officially underway. Hacienda hardpoint here. They're looking. The countdown begins. Boston in blue, LA in green. Stage 3 qualifiers underway here. And it looks like the mini-map is broken. Oh, Lord. Kill feed's not, though, so W mans. Jewel achieved, top open. Catches Anakin. Boston with the initial kills. as they officially get onto the time now. JD picks off Riv. See if I can fix the map. I can't. So no mini-map, because welcome to COD. 15 seconds initially for Boston, but they're playing heavy rotation. JD in the back does get caught out by Keeners. Vandal is here too, but the support for LA as Riv gets the scrap time and Oze on rotation. Caught too, but Jula Chief gets initial time in P2. JD is here for support. Here comes Vandal. Each pick off a kill, but it's Anakin and it's Oze with 2 in the back. Just missed the 2-piece. So LA break on. Looks like Boston's wrapping through lobby side, but it's Keeners is here with Riv. Rest of Boston push in front. Vandal gets close, personal onto Hellboy. Slide chows, but Riv and Oze. Oze 7 and 3 on a 4 streak currently. 20 seconds left. Vandal looking to challenge Oze for the scrap time. Picked off. That's full streaks for Oze. By full streaks, I mean a cruise missile. As Riv is also on a 5 streak actually. Scoreline should be 53-23. Oze playing old. But Boston with a P3 rotation. 3 dead quickly. Oze picked off Frost, but it's Vandal in time now. Riv getting activated. Top halls catches JD. So plat control in favor of Boston, and Riv finds a second one. Finds a third! Riv 11 and 4 on a 3 streak. Let's do an early LA Reloaded listen in here. See how the comms are.
Louder, bro.
Vandal, we can tell him, we can tell him.
That's one man.
Alright, he's one behind us too, yeah.
Go new, fuck that, go new.
Last one, yeah, go new.
Go new.
You're gonna be spawning?
Yeah, one's top. 2 top.
This guy, bro. Go new.
Kill 2 top.
I'm gonna pinch.
I'm holding fire, bro.
Last one time.
Holding fire. Please grab time.
Yeah. You got fire, I'm holding mid.
I got mid, bro.
I'm watching the Lambo push. They could be on the heady.
Right now. 2 mid.
Are they coming from?
Go help them, man.
Yeah, I'm going.
One more absolute. 2 there, 2 there.
Two. Last one hurt. Chill.
Nice.
Shit, Annie.
They're spawning Lambo.
Another one, mid. He's on the rock. Nice.
Open.
Keep trading.
Biddy weak as fuck.
Another
He's on the rock, on the rock.
He's hurt now.
1v1. He's hopping up.
I streak this.
No, Rizzo.
Drop it. Win that. Good shit, bro. Two more.
Oh, one more absolute. They went mid.
I got him in. Get him off hill.
Nice.
Fuck. So they're side close.
The one's above me, I think.
They're open. On the steps.
Yeah, he's top fire. How's that?
On their side,
On top of me. Yeah, Vandal.
You look at the scoreboard here, and it's Riv and it's Oze absolutely popping off, but the score is tied. Really shows you why Boston, of course, are obviously been a top 2 team all year, despite being heavily outslayed. It's practically a tied game. Is Vandal popping 2 pieces? Is this the turning point? Everyone on Boston currently struggling a little bit in terms of kills. But Vandal on a 3 streak now. As JD top hauls, catches 2 of his own, and Frost is just on time. Does get picked off by Anakin. 12 seconds left on P1. It's all about rotation. Jula Chief is here, but he missed Anakin. Keeners gets to the back. Jula Chief elects to just stay on new time as he catches Riv on the rotation. Initial time in favor of Boston. Los Angeles have the spawns, but JD and Jula pick off 2 as they have side door control. Jula does get picked off time. It's JD though. Side door, but he does get team killed But Frost picks off a 2-piece. Frost really struggling right now. Azure 6-star is 9 and 15 on a 2 streak. Is this where him and Boston heat up? Let's find out with the Boston Banzai listening.
Let me go, Devil. Let me go.
Rivetal, and everyone did.
Nice. Oh, one on.
They're staying back over here.
Help it, you're good. You're good.
I'm going to you.
Yeah,
Help me bump. Hey, can you bump me off old
Bump
right now?
Uzi,
I got
bump
you.
She's behind you, Old. She's behind you, Old. Nolan, watch behind you.
Go, Nolan. Go.
Okay, tell you, Julian. Nice, good bump. Okay. Push me top.
Back 10 dead, back 10 dead.
Oh, he's looking for you, Frost. Be careful.
Behind you, Julian.
Yeah, office, Riv on, one shot office, Riv on office.
Another. Oh, I didn't see. That's my bad.
I'm here right now.
Office, Riv.
I'm
You
going
can hold that, but I spawn here. Nice.
Riv back office, he's back office. Come top office now, top office now.
Okay, let's push the top us. I got stun, Devin.
Pushing this top pen now. I'm pretty sure it's top pen.
Yeah, we're looking for Riv still.
Top pen. Close.
One more up there. Pushing it in now.
Interface is dead.
We're spawning well.
Nolan, close right, Nolan.
You're stepped in. Out it.
Nice.
I got you up.
Spawn
Spawn well.
Push inside.
My time.
Okay, let's go back. Push back.
Your connector, I'm on your
How about
connector.
opposite?
Nice.
How about opposite?
I was absolutely in the back. He's holding it. He's by the stairs. Two. I think there's two. He's in the back. Hey guys, two in the back.
Yeah.
Spawn Wills, Devin. Spawn Wills.
Okay.
Hey, let's rotate, guys. Let's rotate new.
Right there.
I'm rotating to the
Settle,
office. To the office side.
Nice.
Nice.
10,
I'm
10,
helping
10.
him.
Just stay in the corner. Hey, 10, settled, Jose.
He's actually.
Just make sure you go new. Just go new.
I'm already new. Hellboy new, I think.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hellboy new one shot. He's behind the rock. You know the.
I'm here about right now. Fire.
I didn't know what that was. Hellboy, he's on the rock.
Hellboy time dead. Fire. Weekend time, Riv.
Yeah, we spawned off.
Hey,
Boston Banzai, a half-decent P3, but LA able to steal some time from them, and they have P4 rotation. LA down by 30. In full control. As I say that, 2 dead instantly. As Frost and Jula pick off the other 2, it's just Riv, picked off by JD quickly. Boston's lead starts to rise by more. Vandal watching top halls, Jula's got Lambo, but they're 4-stacking boats. What can LA do? They get 2. They get 3 actually. It's Oze and Frost alone on time, but Frost pops a 2-piece on a 4 streak now. Make it a 5 as Jula and JD each pick off another 2. Frost has a cruise missile now, 6 streak for him as Boston break the 200 point mark and LA elects to rotate. Talked about it at the end of first rotation. LA was outslaying heavily. They didn't have the lead, and now Boston has woken up off a 7 streak from Frost, make it an 8 streak, and JD is now almost double positive, 28 kills, leading the way. Jula Chief with a nice 2-piece there. No team touching P1 for now. About 20 seconds went with no one on it. Vandal, top halls, team shots. LA though getting this time for now, trying to claw back. Keener's now up top as spawns do flip for P2, but still 20 seconds on P1. Boston playing it heavily. Jose cuts them off, so scrap time going to no one. Riv on rotation, spots Vandal, gets the kill as Hellboy picks off JD inside door. Jula Chief in the back though. He's dead quickly. Frost now in lobby. Finds 2, but Oze there for the trade. Boston 2 spawned well side, 2 come in front. They have a pinch. Vandal picks off Keeners in lobby. They don't read the pinch. Here comes Vandal back street now. Frost is in the front. The collapse is here. 2 dead. Everyone's dead. Keeners pushed up in the back. Catches Jula Chief, but Frost watching side door, but Keener's still behind them. They don't read it. LA break on, 20 seconds left. Raven side door finds 1. But it's Frost up front, but Keeners respawns. 15 seconds of scrap time. Should go LA's way. Should be about 226 to 188 in favor of Boston. And Riv with 2 on rotation. Riv with 3 on rotation, and Frost gets blooded by Oze, so 4 dead quickly. Looks like Frost is using that cruise missile. Here it comes as LA breaks the, not quite the 200 point mark, Frost picks off Oze. As Vandal and Jula Chief each pick off a kill of their own, so Boston break back on. 2:30 and counting as JD top office finds another 2. Jula sitting in time, catches Oze. LA needs to sprint. 10 seconds left for Boston. Keeners doesn't check the close corner. Hellboy, though, and Riv through 10 each pick off a kill. Vandal in a 1v1 now. First Oze. Oze wins it. But JD is there on a 5. Keeners contests. LA played old heavily, but it's all about rotation, and Jula Chief is there. So Boston is going to win map 1 Hacienda 250 to about 201. What a start to the series. Again, apologies for the mini-map. It's just not showing up, so... Insane. Jula Chief out rock here. 3-piece for the best play of the map. Wow, look at that scoreboard. Oze and Riv were frying, just no team support from Hellboy and Keeners. Meanwhile, Boston, more of a team effort, but it was JD with 38. I think after first rotation, Riv was 18 and 7, and Oze was like 14 and 9, and no one on Boston had over 10 kills. But yeah, LA had full control, but they didn't get a big enough lead, and Boston woke up. Map 2. Hacienda Search and Destroy, as Boston takes a 1-0 series lead. Hopefully the minimap is actually fixed this time. Why was the minimap? Okay, apparently I turned it off somehow. Regardless, we head into map 2, Hacienda, Search and Destroy. Boston Banzai are 3 and 8 on the season, a losing record. Meanwhile, Los Angeles is 5 and 1. One of their better search maps. We know this LA team as a heavy search and destroy team based off their roster. Boston has struggled at search and destroy all season. So you would think it favors Los Angeles, but momentum in Boston's corner. However, round 1 here. LA's on offense first. Let's follow Hellboy. As Vandal gets first blood onto Oze. Rev, though, gets aggro. Catches one, but Vandal's with the trade. JD gets aggro himself. Picks off Hellboy, so it leaves Keeners / Anakin in a 1 versus 3. He does have bomb control. Boston playing B heavy. Keeners doesn't know this, though. He is a free A bomb site, but he's rotating to B. He spots one. Frost hits the route quickly. Boston wins round 1. Boston's turn on offense. Chief first blood, and Frost getting aggro quickly. Bottom fire. Full B bomb control, but Oze, does he shoot through the stanchion? He doesn't, but he does catch JD off bomb. He does get planted. Vandal. In a 1 versus 2, he catches Oze and he spots Riv. Pre-fires him, but Riv with the movement. Riv with the Omni movement. Able to win the 1v1. LA ties the map. 1-1. Riv now on a 2 streak. Let's see what LA learns based off their round 1 offense. And it looks like they're 4 stack in B. JD is here, gets stunned, stun backs. JD gets away temporarily. But Riv pushes him out, so that's first blood for LA. Full bomb site control. Frost on the flank, doesn't read Oze in the Creddy corner. 2 versus 4 now. Bomb yet to be planted. LA are given Boston time and space. And Vandal catches Hellboy and Oze tries to chow him back. 2v2 now as Vandal picks off 2. Some nade checks come out. Looks like the bomb is officially going down. Vandal spots Riv, but bomb is planted. 2v2, bomb planted. Chief spots Riv. A Riv again. Nice movement. 1 versus 2 for Vandal. Mantles up, he spots Riv. Riv spotted him. They slide together, they're killing clock. Just slide shell on the door. They're toying with him. Vandal does catch Riv, but the trade is there. LA play corners efficiently. That round was closer than it should have been. But LA able to win regardless. As they take a 2-1 map lead now. Vandal 6-2 to lead the way. I mean, let's just stick with him. As Boston looks like they're going A this time. The mid play failed last round. What about the A play? JD, top single, gets 1, but Riv there with the quick trade, and Riv finds 2 because no one's watching it. He catches Frost on bomb, so bomb is now down on A. Vandal and Jula quickly rotating back through lobby. But FTP is down here. Doesn't get away with his life. Jula hunts him down, so 2 versus 2 now. LA playing A heavy because that's where bomb is, but Vandal and Jula Chief are playing through top office area. Keener's top plat plays a corner, catches Vandal, Jula with the trade. So Riv versus Jula Chief. 1 versus 1, 25 seconds on the clock, and Jula, with not much time, just sprints right into Riv. LA with a 3-1 lead now as Riv is 8-2, leading the way right now. I'm shocked. The S&D kid is 8-2 on S&D right now. 3-1 lead for LA as they're back on offense. The 4B hit worked last time. I wonder if they go right back to it. No, looks like they're playing this more spread out. Bomb is heading towards middle though. FTP top hall. Shots into Jula. Can't finish the kill. Meanwhile, Vandal getting aggro top open. Catches Hellboy. But it's Riv on B bomb. Elects to wrap back to his spawn. Keeners is in secret. But Vandal was in top single, kind of waiting. JD getting aggro in the spawn. He catches Riv rotating. Jose is dead. Leaves Keeners in a 1 versus 4. He does catch Vandal. And he has bomb. Anything is possible. He spots JD. Now he shoots him, and I think he spotted both players top lobby. Or top plat, actually. He has 30 seconds. He can still do this, and he pretends to rotate. Boston bites. They rotate to B. But Anakin is over towards single. Keeners is, it looks like he's wrapping the B, but he spots Jula, and now he doesn't have time to plant. Jula plays a corner, and he catches him. Tough spot for Anakin. 1 versus 4 brings it to a 1 versus 2, but the clock is his enemy as Jula Chief with the final kill. Boston gets back within 1, down 3-2, as it's their turn on offense again. And let's follow JD. Actually, never mind. Let's switch to Riv. He's getting aggro bottom middle, but he does get stun checked. Again, the full A control to Boston. Jose is here, but waiting. And now he gets aggro right when I switch off him. Catches Jula, catches Frost trying to throw a grenade. Snaps to JD as well. Jesus. That may have been Vandal. And Jose with the 3K. LA now reinstore that 2-round lead. They're up 4-2. So if you heard that, LA. Jose trying to free fire Vandal. Nope. Nothing, but it does allow Hellboy to get his first kill of the map. He is quickly traded by JD, so 3v3. Meanwhile, Riv getting aggro and single. Can't finish the kill, but he forces a reposition. Anakin almost shoots his teammate. And LA are like triple stacked in secret right now, or double stacked in secret. Frost is above them and in the doorway. He elects not to break the door. LA looking to rotate towards B. Boston has no one towards B right now, so this is a free site for LA. 35 seconds on the round. Jula Chief gets just gunned in top office, so 2v3 now. Frost spots 2, but bomb is planted quickly. JD shots into Jula, can't finish. And Frost repositions, so they're double hitting this from the front. Team shots, they catch Riv, but the team shots from LA are better with the extra player. As Jose picks off both kills. And LA now. Map point here, 5-2 lead. Jose now on a 6 streak. He was 2-5, but after back-to-back kind of 3K rounds each, 6 streak for him. He Does have the RC car, might not need it, as Boston trying to stay alive now. They're back on offense. Oze, though, first blood. Frost gets fire control, but Vandal picked off by Hellboy. And Oze chased down Frost. He knew where he was. He made that play earlier in the game. Leaves JD in a 1 versus 4. He catches Oze. If there's anyone to do this, it's him. Riv with a beautiful shoulder. Great slide chow onto JD. LA ties up the series as they win map 2 6-2. Off the back of a Riv 10-4. Oze, I believe 9-7. Oh, 10-6. My apologies. Off the backs of the 5 stars, we know how good they are at search, and Oze and Riv just showed why. 20 kills combined in 8 rounds. What is that, 2.5 kills a round? We have a tie series now. Heading into protocol control. They're not switching, which is good for me. Of course, protocol control. Boston Banzai are 9-1. Jesus. What a record. Meanwhile, in the exact opposite, LA is 1-6. LA not famous for its control skills. They 1-6 record on protocol, while Boston 9-1. So on paper, they should be Boston, but momentum is with Los Angeles. Let's see how it all breaks down as we officially load into map 3. My voice is tired. Let's do this quickly. Boston Banzai listen in round 1 here. See if they can just dominate this defensive round.
Open door.
They open, yeah, they
Heli,
open.
heli, heli.
Another top, another top.
One heli right now.
Hey,
We have
top,
one
help me.
shotgun. We have Rick gun. We have Rick gun. He's their side gun right
I
now.
don't see this guy again.
Top blue.
Heli,
top blue.
Heli Annie dead.
Mid window.
We've top blue still. Hold on.
Missing Oze. Missing Oze.
He's top blue still.
I'm looking for help here.
We're spawning
We
towers
need-
probably in red right now.
I help with Ed off top.
Back blue me, back blue me.
Going up red, going up red.
I don't see anything
I'm-
going. They're
I'm-
gonna be
Blue,
right
blue
side.
weak. Back blue weak. He went towards
He
red
is it.
lockers.
He is it. I don't know if that was him, but.
On B, on
Oh,
B.
okay.
Rib was bottom lockers. One's on B.
Oze one shot. He is far across.
Top blue. I saw him right now.
Hellboy exit. Hellboy. There's 2 top blue. Rip and Hellboy.
Okay, calm
Ribbon
down.
help
In the back.
On A as well.
Okay, I'm hitting the top blue.
Jose dead on point.
Nice.
Nice.
One bottom stairs, bottom B stairs.
Yeah,
Not
Bottom stairs, bottom stairs weak, bottom stairs weak.
Come on,
Bottom stairs dead. Three, on zip, on zip, on zip. Nice.
Jose dead back heli.
Nice.
Push your
Okay,
grass.
nice. Okay,
Watch your bottom blue, Nolan. Watch your bottom blue, Nolan.
I'm back up red. I'm back up red.
Wait,
I'm
bottom
back
blue
up red
push.
now.
Yeah, I'm coming up you right side here.
We're bottom blue push still.
Hellboy dead grass.
Nothing here, nothing
One
here,
more grass.
nothing here.
That was it. One more grass.
Ozzy grass.
One dead,
Dead.
nice.
Red dead, red dead.
That's four.
Hey, get smoke, get smoke.
Spawn him heli. Spawn him heli.
Yep, spawning heli, spawning
Yeah,
heli.
I'm getting heli kills, getting heli kills now.
I'm on P1. I'm on P1.
Awesome.
All three show me grass. All three show me grass.
Think good.
They hit arch. They hit arch. They hit arch. Nice. One more Oze.
Oze dead, nice.
Nice.
Good shit, boys.
Nice.
Dead.
Maps.
Ross got our grass. Ross got our grass.
Grass rib dead.
Watching heli. I'm watching bottom heli.
I went to lockers. I went to lockers.
Grass.
Helper.
Back heli all the way back. Dead.
Back on the back, nice. Good job, guys, nice. Hey, watch the front, It's gonna get the front, nice. Nice.
Jesus Christ, Boston. Showing why they are 9-1 on this map. 24 lives remain in LA, had 8. They win off the clock, but it's Vandal right now, 7-0. He is yet to die. multiple 4 deads, just domination from Boston Banzai on that defensive round. As they take a 1-0 lead. As much as I would love to do an offensive round listening, I'm not going to. Let's just do a LA defensive round listen and see if they can do exactly what Boston did to them.
Box sidewalk, mid gun, and top.
We go
Two.
down.
Another one mid
Sidewalk,
gun.
yeah.
Mid gun.
Top, top, top.
I can't kill
I'm
anything.
looking your front end.
I got naded. He's your top,
One's
bro.
top windows,
Top
top
middle.
windows.
He's on bomb. I mean,
Vandals on A.
one in the heli steps. Heli
Top down,
steps.
top down.
Benching their blue, bro. Give me a sec. Good kills.
In front of time.
Time. 2 in time. 1 our bottom grand. Under you, bottom
Yeah, he's
grandma.
our top grandma now.
Go top. Gotta kill him, man.
Let's try to get this kid on
Flanking.
top
JD
grandma, man.
sidewalk. JD sidewalk.
Jesus Christ, I'm
Kill
about to
him
lose my mind.
Spawn
Come
tower.
on, there, Ali. I think there's files.
Fucking shitty ass Jula Chalet, bro.
1 more on A. For us.
It's our bottom grandma.
Looking, you might have went.
Could've went big door or something.
Yeah, you might have went under.
I'm sure, bro. He's top blue.
Oh man, yeah, 2 blue.
Another one top. Trips.
That guy was big door.
Close right. Coming.
Sure.
Bullet on hill,
That's
bro.
lit.
2 boat.
LA. The comms just aren't there. As Boston 2 ticks on the B now. And that's 3 dead. Oze, last player alive. Boston are going to win off ticks as they take a 2-0 map lead here. Boston just showing why they're such a good control team. If round 3 here is anything like round 1 was, Boston gonna be walking away quickly here with a 2-1 series lead. Vandal has a cruise missile in the pocket. Jula Chief right now 12-5, or that's JD. I can't read. Boston on defense though. Jula first blood. JD. That's a gunfight. He somehow won. Vandal though does get picked off time, so man advantage here for LA quickly. JD in the spawn trying to cause a havoc. Gonna be 1 tick onto A, but here comes JD on the pinch. He's here. Catches 1. Team shoots 2, and it's Frost and Vandal that get the kills, but JD's flank, beautiful. Meanwhile, Frost getting aggro. Catches 1 towards grass, that's all. JD though playing close arch, catches 1. Hits the back, catches a 2nd. This is a 4-star apparently, he is 16 and 8 right now. As JD also has a cruise missile. And Jula has not moved from top red, you gotta respect it. As Frost kills another 2-piece on boat. LA though does get some pressure on. And that pressure is instantly taken away by Vandal's cruise missile. 35 seconds left on the round. Cowboy though does make it towards B. Does catch Jula as well, but elects to wrap back to A. Rib is on A, just waiting. JD reads Hellboy's pinch. 2 ticks on to A, the consolation. Anakin catches 1, but it's Boston. They overwhelm. Rib, though, does manage to pick off a kill on time, and the reinforcements are here, so that's going to be the A point captured for Los Angeles. A minute and a half. Boston has a 5-point lead. There's a 5 live lead, 16-11. But it's JD In the spawn, causing a ruckus, catches Hellboy. Reads Anakin. Oze, though, did sneak through, so he's on B. Oze catches 2, but Frost gets 2 of his own before Keeners can get that help, and JD does get caught jumping down top middle. 12-5 now for Boston. 12-3, and unless it's a miracle, we're not getting a miracle. Keeners is alone. Here comes a cruise missile. Why not? Boston dominate map 3, a swift 3-0 to take a 2-1 series lead now. JD led the way at 21-9. But Vandal with 18, Frost with 19, Jula with 14. Everyone contributed. Everyone on LA is double negative except for Oze. 13 and 18 tried his best, but not much you can do when everyone on Boston is absolutely frying. Red card hard point. It's going to be our map 4 here. Boston Banzai are 2-4 on red card. A losing record. Meanwhile, Los Angeles 2-2. So it's kind of this map made it into the pool because neither team is kind of good at it. The one team will be walking away with an additional map victory. Is it Boston to win the series 3-1, or is it Los Angeles to force a game 5 here? Spag, the reason you play them on Protocol is because they're 8-1 on Hacienda. So what map are you better on is pretty much the map you have to pick. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, but that was map 3. We're on map 4 now. Boston with a 2-1 series lead, looking to close it out on red card hardpoint. Like Vandal's going to be the stage player, but Zula Chief up top. Shots down range. But JD gets to time first. Vandal and Frost get stage control. Meanwhile, it's Riv on time. He gets LA 3 seconds, but they 4 dead for the rest of his team. Boston in control. A pinch is forming though, as Riv comes through flowers. Hellboy gets no aim assist. Keeners and Ticket does catch JD. Neither team touching time for now, as Oze does pick up a 2-piece. Ross just chilling on stage still. He's been here the whole time. Team shots from LA as Oze able to get the final kill. 11-9 off P1. Rotation in favor of Los Angeles. Boston gets a split spawn. 2 players from the front, 2 players in the back. LA in control. Frost is kind of pushing LA out, but JD with a 2-piece on time. Hellboy is alone on stage. Do they read this? Looks like they do. So now LA spawning in the back, trying to avoid the spawn trap as they do pick off JD. They can test time temporarily. They triple hit time. Jula catches 1, but it's JD and Vandal with the cleanups. 20 seconds remaining. Riv, though, does escape through middle. He sprints right past Jula Chief while the rest of his team. They shall ult for 10 seconds. Frost, though, is here on a 5 streak, does lose his life, so 34 to 27. Boston has rotation. I say that as it's Oze. It's a Jula, kind of a 1 versus 1 for P3 here. LA spawns in the deep back. The kills go in favor of Boston, but neither team touching time for now. Boston now in control. Hellboy catches Jula in the stairwell. Trades come on each side. Boston, though, with the man advantage still. LA just can't really escape the back here. I say that. Caster curse as they pick off 2 kills. Make that 3. Just Frost. Team shot to hell. LA in control of P3. About 10 seconds left. Riv on the 3 streak, catches Frost. Jose catches Vandal, and I mean, Boston kind of had rotation, but they just lose the gunfights. So LA on initial. Frost, though, does spawn out old, so he's behind LA. Catches Keeners, catches Anakin. 1v1 on time. Riv loses before dead. LA's lead quickly disappears. Washington takes the lead. Frost gets a 2-piece. He's on a 4. And that's just another 4 dead. Hellboy able to find 1 kill. But JD responds with a 2-piece. Make it a 3-piece, JD. This is a 4-star? 10 seconds left on P4. Boston should have about a 35-point lead heading into P5. Already a minute and a half off the game clock. Have to keep that in mind. Jose, though, catches a 2-piece, so full control P5 in favor of Los Angeles. Do an LA Reloaded listen and see if they can dominate this P5.
Start getting time,
I'm
bro.
trying,
please.
Take it, bro. Take it.
Also,
That's
you
hot
gotta take
time,
it, take it,
please.
take it.
I'm getting right. I get this right, guy.
Watch it, bro.
Office, office. Office lit.
One more camera on time.
Swan back
Take
here.
this. Literally a bullet. Chase him, King. Yo. Come on, brother.
Behind me. I'll take it.
Nice, Riv.
Absolute pick, absolute.
That was a bullet too, bro. Close, close. Sure.
Absolute ticket, man.
Keep right.
3 there, man.
Office.
One way out to glow. Edge. Stunned him.
I'm sure, bro. This kid's up top, Linda. Do the chief.
Stage.
Pinch us, Frost. He's hitting double windows. Going hedge, going hedge.
Head side.
Let me hedge. Edge.
Do the chief dead.
Looking for Frost, though.
Nice.
And tickets.
Looking for Frost, though.
Globe right now.
One's Eskies.
Frost, out of
I'm gonna
stage.
try that King,
Bullet. I
don't
mean,
try
out of. Nice. Nice, come on.
Big
I
front.
don't
I'm finding hell.
Oh, behind me, bro. Vando.
The longer I waited, the worse it probably would have sounded, but despite how demoralized LA sound, it's only a 30-point it's only a 30-point game because welcome to red card. 112 to 81 in favor of Boston. 2.5 minutes off game clock right now. But it's Boston with the kills. Boston not touching time yet. They are spawned in the back. LA has favorable spawns here for the spawn trap. But, I mean, yeah, just Boston. Look at the minimap. Boston escape out through middle already. Should have flipped the spawns here. Julius challenge time. Catches Keeners. And just like that, Boston flip spawns, and they get P2 control. I say that as Jose does his best. Catches 1. But the 4-star gets a crazy 2-piece. Boston contesting. Frost with the pick cleanup. But LA spawn close. They flood the time. Kills in favor of them. So scrap time to LA. It's 123 to 99 with 3 minutes off game clock. Boston has rotation though. I mean, let's just do it now. Boston, Banzai, listen and see if they can finally hold a hard point.
One side door, guys. We can rotate here.
Street. Inside now.
Let's get take it.
He went stairs side. He went stairs side.
Double windows.
Yeah. I'm looking for. I don't see double windows. Hold
We're
on.
on time,
One
we're
dead.
on
Nice.
time, we
Help,
got
help,
time,
help,
dead.
nice.
I'm
Good kill.
putting
Nice.
inside. I'm putting inside.
I think double windows. I think double windows. Push me. Hold on. Yep. Nice. Good.
I'm
I'm
putting inside.
I'm what's up.
Weak, nice.
Nice.
Grab that time, grab that time.
I got it. I watch. Back. 2 bolts. He's not talking. He's not talking. He's gonna top stairs. Hey, whoever's stairs is gonna go front. Stairs is gonna front.
In the back rib. Hey, listen,
Street.
slow it down. We're not listening to each other at all.
We're by the mask.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm
Andy
going
on
on
time.
you.
Any on time,
I have
dead.
a cruise.
Nice. I killed my
Get
fool.
the ult. Jose front 2 bolts, guys. He's showing. He's laying down.
Front of me. Front of me.
We're gonna rotate,
I
guys.
need you- Whoever's stairs, go. Jula, go. There's 6 seconds left.
What? I'm challenging him again. Hello, Buzz. Pushing old.
It's brother.
I'm up,
Listen,
I'm up.
relax, calm down. Jula, 6 seconds.
what?
You need to get out.
Calm, brother.
Help me one shot
I-
up stage.
That's you're getting frustrated with it. That's what I'm telling you to calm down. Their side head's dead.
I'm cruising for you guys. Come on, go on
I'm on
stage.
cam. I'm on cam.
Hey,
I'm
one
time
more.
dead.
He won. Our hedge and their hedge. Ambi.
I still have hedge. Nice.
I'm up the cruise.
That's all four. That's all four.
I'm staying on time.
Top stage.
Where's fun?
They have a trophy top hedge. One's their side time. Their side time.
He went under. He went under.
Emmy, Hellboy, their side time.
Dead. One more. They're Ambi right now.
I'll stay weak on time. On stage.
That
Nice.
stage. The camera.
I'm going to you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, rotate. We gotta rotate. One and old. Slang over you know.
I'm rotating right now.
Nice. 2 old.
Their hedge rib.
Ah, you got me.
Their hedge rib dead. Oze here too, dead.
We spawn P2.
Help
Help
one on you. Yeah. Nice. Last killed.
I'm going restaurant.
Cut off.
I'm going
Yeah,
restaurant.
I'm going
Okay, I have an edge.
I literally talked to Frost earlier today and he mentioned I keep catching him in listenings right when he's crashing out on his team, and that streak will continue. As Boston, you heard it there, we're not listening to each other. They're only up by 25 despite outslaying so heavily right now. But LA in control of this P4 now. But as immediately Caster Curse, 3 dead, Vandal with a free 2-piece. Riv is alone, he's quickly dead. So Boston back in control, only 1 minute and 15 left on game clock. This has to be a factor as no one's even close. No one's broken 200 points yet. LA is challenging old quickly. JD, the trophy gets a 3-piece. It's gonna be a 195 to 152 going into 3rd rotation. But Boston are really starting to take over finally. No one's touching this initial P1 though. But the kills in favor of Boston. JD on a 5, Frost on a 4. Vandal catches Keeners in mid door right now. LA just getting picked off one by one. But as I say that, Riv unable to get that 2-piece. But he did catch 2. Keeners, beautiful 2-piece from him. He caught JD in ticket. Do they read Vandal in ticket? No, they don't. Vandal with 1. Oze with the quick trade. 20 seconds left. LA in control for now, but Oze is getting flanked by JD. Keener's out towards Hedge. Can't quite hit his shots, but it's 5 seconds left. 207, 165. Only 40 seconds on game clock. LA has control of P2. But Oze was alone on time. Vandal catches him, trades in favor of LA for now as Keener's on another big 2-piece from him. Boston are now spawning in the back. LA have the front spawn, so the spawn trap potentially in. LA in full control. Hellboy, turn around. As JD hits a timing on Hellboy and he breaks onto time and he gets a 2-piece. Boston break back on, and it looks like they're playing clock. There's 15 seconds in game clock. They don't care about Hill right now. It's about playing keep away. LA breaks on for now, but JD trying to stop it. JD and Julichi pick off too, and there's 6 seconds left. Hellboy, you need to go. Hellboy versus JD, 1v1. JD wins it because of course he does. And Keeners can't get there, so Boston Banzai are victorious on red card 209, 179. They win off time. They win the series 3-1. They win in respawns, but they lost the search and destroy. Who would have predicted that? Not me, that's for sure. Boston, though. And thank you, Vandal, for quitting, so I have to go back and appreciate that. But Boston moved to 3-0 on qualifiers. Meanwhile, LA with this loss are now 3-1 as well, so we have a two-way tie between these two. It's all going to come down to the final match of the stage, which will be on in about an hour. Yeah, in about an hour, it's going to be Pittsburgh versus Vegas. Huge implications in that match now. Let's just, as I wait for Boston to respond to me, see who we're getting as winner interview. I hope it's the fake 4-star. Vandal 29 and 31. Perfect. Yeah, still just waiting for Boston to pick a nominee. I think we're gonna get a JD. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a JD interview. So chat, if you got any questions for JD, put them in the chat. I'm just gonna drag him. Ah, JD, you're on stream.
Oh.
You weren't joining me, so.
Hmm?
You ready for interview?
Yes.
All right, so going into this, the most important match of the season, technically in terms of like stage 3 seeding.
Mm-hmm.
Did that play into it? Is that why you guys won today, or were you just confident beforehand?
I mean, honestly, man, knowing that this was like a huge decider, right? Because then I
Got a
was
face
two and
cam
one.
by chance? Or-
This yes, I got you right now. I'm trying to turn it on, but yeah, going into it knowing that this is a huge decider for our like placing, I think that allowed us to shoot extra hard, man. And I think you saw it throughout the maps.
Map 1. You guys started real bad, gonna be honest with you. No one had over 10 kills in the first rotation. Everyone was like 9 and 12, I believe. Like, genuinely, go back. You were all in that ball range. Was it just a slow start before you guys turned it on? Or, like, what changed in the second half of that map?
To be honest, for at least for me, right? I just came home from doing a Smash Bros tournament, so I was like still trying to get used to the Call of Duty, right? 2 different games, right? So I'm
Mhm.
still trying to get used to that. And we didn't have any scrim or any warm up, and well, shooting bots is only so much you can do. So So yeah, I think that slow start for us. Yeah, it was slow, but then, like you said, we turned it up. I mean, we started telling us this isn't us, so we just turned it up. That's what I would speak upon.
Historically, we know you guys are a difficult search team. Hacienda 60. I don't know. Is it just LA played perfectly, or you guys still just can't quite figure out search and destroy?
They kind of just played perfectly LA because yeah, honestly, I would just give all props to LA. They outplayed us, and maybe it's not the hard thing to do against Boston and S&D, but I feel like we've been fixing ourselves in S&D, so for them to 6 to us is unacceptable. But yeah, I think for at least for this series, LA just took that S&D. We tried different things, and we couldn't get the job done.
Protocol control. What about it, dude? What about it works for you?
Without spoiling it to everyone, right? Like our strategies. Let's just say me, Frost, Nolan, and Jula, we all just we already had that chemistry. Like me and Frost, we already had that chemistry coming into Protocol. So it just took us getting Nolan, aka Vanna, right, and Jula on board at what we were trying to do. And for some reason, Protocol is a map that you can easily understand for control, and we've been able to take advantage of that times after times. And you can tell that at this point, when we're trapping, right, it's no longer just A through B, it's now A through D. So like, we have the counter to the counter they're giving us, if that makes sense. So it's no longer a linear gameplay. So I think we evolved into that point, and I think teams like LA, who's I think ranked top fourth, maybe even third. I think they were ranked like power ranking, right? Ranked higher than Vegas. Teams like this, if they don't adapt quick to our control strats, then I think you can see more 3-0s coming our way, especially on protocol. Yeah.
You guys are up 2-1, heading back into respawn. We know you're a respawn heavy team. Red card, it was a lot closer than it should have been. What happened in red? Like, was it just you guys just were too excited? Do you think, like trying to close out the series, you just played awkwardly, or did LA just come out shooting?
We
Or
were
both,
definitely
really.
living off the high. Yeah, we were definitely living off the high from last map since we just 3-0 like smoked them control, right? Even on offense, right? We were coming off that high, so we I think we overheated a bunch of times, and it just sucked that when we overheated was when we lost crucial kill time, and you can tell like. I mean, you probably thought we were kill horror in the way we were just working touch the time, like we were allergic, and maybe even calmed that during the cast, but like we weren't migrating towards time, so they were just taking full advantage, getting the last guy dead. Because the difference was we'll get the last guy dead, and we just did not hop time. Where if they killed someone, that's a clean 20, a clean
Yeah,
30, you know.
the
So
Frost
I think that's
special,
the main
not
thing.
playing Hill.
It wasn't more of a Frost thing because I think I had less time to be honest, but yeah, I think that's the main thing about red card. We let it be too close because we overchild, and then we just stayed away from time a little bit, and we would like to.
All right, you're Mr. Popular. We have a lot of chat questions for you, so let's try to keep these a little bit brief. Jolteon
Okay.
Cod, how will he use this success as a launch point for the Killer Sharks?
I mean, just be a model, man. Be a role model to the Killer Sharks, because I mean, we came out playing and we just did not get our job done. So I'm hoping them seeing some gameplay of the owner can brighten their moods, give them a morale boost. So hopefully they find success in I think tomorrow's match. So
Second question from Jolteon. Do you have any trauma jerseys with a name that rhymes with Nolteon on the back of them?
I think one might be coming soon, bro. But as of right now, not currently.
Third question from Jolteon. How does this compare to our LAN championship win?
Okay. I mean, this is just a match, compared to like a LAN like tournament setting and we winning as a team. Definitely isn't the same. But to make it brief, right? Because I can talk on and on about this. I mean, LAN. It was just that was my first LAN experience, so of course I'm gonna rank that above almost anything I had. So it doesn't compare close to that, especially doing it with the team that I like with the boys. So yeah.
All right, question from Ultra. Do you feel like this is your peak, or is this only the start of the JD journey?
If you're just talking about Black Ops 6, I mean, sure, maybe, but if we're just talking about towards a better Call of Duty player of JD peak, as I think as you put it. I think it could be a start of it. There's just some things I have to commit myself to be able to take that extra step to be a better player. Because right now, you have people saying that I'm a 5-star or I'm a basically I'm a 5-star, right? So if people are really calling me that, I gotta start playing like one. Because I mean, yeah, you see me play like a 5-star just through stats, but there's times where I'd be doing dumb plays, which doesn't help the team and actually cost us some
Well,
wins. So
good news. That's about half the 5-stars make dumb plays. So I guess that
yeah,
kind of
but
asks
they're
the
able to
other
make it up.
question, because Ultra asked, do you feel like do you have a chip on your shoulder because they made you a 4-star instead of a 5-star?
I mean, respectfully so, bro. I really feel like going into the season, I was a 4-star. I played just as good as Cynthia. I played just as good as Sonoma at that point, and
Oh, they're
that's really what
5-stars.
our ranking was. So that's my argument too. I mean, if you're making me a 5-star, those two guys are coming up too. But
No,
no,
I'm
but
true.
I just think people are doing that too, just because when I'm playing, I kind of impact the map a little more at times, just because I just have this great spurts of just power, I guess, of energy based. Like I do like a sprint, I get like a 5-piece, and then my team able to convert off of that. And I think most of the time that happens because my team has my back and I'm able to trust them and make those plays. So I think that's a huge part of my success as well.
Question from the
It's,
commish. Which do you like
Mhm.
more, COD land win or Smash Bros land second?
Definitely Call of Duty land wins actually won the event because yeah, I would say that. And on top of that, you get to play with people, and for the Smash Bros, I mean, until I win one, I can't compare. So I'll say that like that.
Alright,
Got
final
that.
question. We asked too many. Jolty on COD. What if we had this JID on Texas Sharks?
If we had this Gen Texas Shark, we probably would have done better. I mean, I was at 60 frames on the monitor that I thought was good. So if we would have just had a monitor and a good controller or something, if I had any of those things, it would have been shooting just like how I am now. But yeah, that's how I'll answer that one.
Alright, another actually real final question from Ultra again. If they play like they did tonight, is there any team that can beat you in this league?
If we play like we did tonight, yeah. I mean,
Absolutely. You guys got smoked in the search.
we let them. Well, despite the search, right? The fact that we let LA get 50 points into our map 1 and map 4 just shows that
Oh, that's a
any
team
team can
chat. I'm
really.
sharing my screen. Whoops.
But it just shows that it just shows that any team can
Guys
really
didn't see that.
hang with the top 3 best teams. I mean, this happened in LA. At first, LA was a dominant team in last card, right, Mark?
Yeah, last year.
But people started catching up, and I think you're seeing that now too. You see teams getting that 50 points off, 40 points off. I don't know the red card. I think 40. What was it, Ginger? If you can remember,
What, after
how much we win by on that red card?
30?
Yeah, so like teams are getting close to that, and it doesn't matter what kind of team. I think all teams could do that, especially against the top teams we have in this league currently. So that's what I'll put.
Alright, so the only team that can beat you is Venture. Heard. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no more chat questions. I have no questions. Floor is yours.
All right. Well, I'm just to say,
Hold on, wait. Floor is
Hey.
yours.
okay. Well, I'm gonna just say thanks to my teammates, my owner Flaw. Yo, shout him out, bro, getting me think second when I wasn't drafted first on the draft, right? I was for 4 stars. Appreciate that. Thank you for trusting and believing in me. And I'm gonna keep showing you the greatness that I can do on this organization. I'm just gonna shout out Ginger for the cash.
Huh?
Huh? I said shout out Ginger for the cash, and then yeah, man, just shout out to everyone, bro. I mean, you made this season really fun, being so competitive, bro. And really makes you want to just try harder and harder in every match. So I appreciate that. And hey, shout out Trauma, man. Shout out Trauma. Yeah, that's gonna be all for me.
Not just shout out Trauma. I think you mean shout out Trauma merch.
There you go, bro. Shout
There
out
it
Trauma
is.
merch. Where's
Trauma
Sword Dog?
merch, swordart.com, 2Gs. I'm sad there was no shout out in the listenings, bro. What was going on?
Nah, perhaps we'll have us running laps for that one.
Yeah. Anyways, swordart.com, 2Gs. Get your Trauma merch. You see JD there with his webcam during that interview. Get your merch. Merch. GG's tonight, JD.
Appreciate that, Ginger. Thank you for casting, bro. Again.
Yes, sir. Get your trauma merch though. On God. You too
Yeah, on
can be
God.
like you can be a fake 4-star with trauma merch.
Bang!
Bang! All right, thanks, JD.
See you, Ginger.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this match. That's gonna do it for the cast. Boston Banzai beat LA Reloaded 3-1 as they both finished their Stage 3 qualifiers with a 3-1 record, respectively. That's gonna do it for the cast. Stay tuned in like 30-40 minutes. We're gonna have Vegas versus Pittsburgh in another really fun match. Could completely ruin the bracket with the map records